You have to know where Steph and Clay are at all times, and one thing they do great is they are always moving without the basketball. And lastly, activity. When the Rockets are active, hitting the boards, bouncing around.
Low block this time for Şengün to Smith. Catch and release, good look at stroke, and it's 5-0 Houston. Thompson torched the Rockets last season.
There's a game behind the scenes, so Curry's guarding Dillon Brooks. Dillon not known for his offense.
Until he's come to the Houston Rockets.
He knows how to play with Steph, Clay, and Draymond. He just does his job. There's nothing sexy about it.
Şengün, tough turnaround on Draymond Green, one of the elite in Achilles heel. It has been turnovers, and that is why, in part, they ended up going after and acquiring Chris Paul in a trade, because he helps kind of settle things down a little bit.
Got them the lead, and now their hustle's starting to pay off.
Their biggest lead at 6, matching the Rockets' earlier lead of 6 as Van Fleet drives into the heart of the Warriors' defense. A collision there.
Find something that works here. That's why Alperen's back on the floor.
Şengün wide open. Jabari was looking for some free throws. They're not going to give it to him. Non-shooting foul. Third personal, though, on Draymond Green.
I don't know why it wasn't a shooting foul. He never put the ball back down.
And then Kevon Looney got a piece of the ball and a piece of his arm, and that will be free. Still no Tari Eason as well. Şengün only averaged 7 points a game against the Warriors last year. I mentioned this earlier on in the show, how the young guys in their young career.
How bad does Tari Eason want to be out there? You could see it on his face, man.
I imagine he probably wants to be out there a little bit more than I'd like to have him out there.
He ended up in a world championship.
Yeah, he's been very good for Golden State. And Brooks draws a couple, and that leads to that little flip shot there.
Shout out Jamal Crawford, maybe one of my favorite teammates.
Smith draws 2. Şengün moonballs in the triple for the top of the key. All on Brooks, ISOing mid-range 2, deep 2, in fact, in and out, no good. Is tied Jamal Crawford, just past Jamal Crawford, is 4-3, 14 for Thompson. Offensive rebound, Şengün has been much better in the last couple of minutes as he scores again and now has 9.
See the patience there from Şengün. Yeah, he's a guy you always have to keep an eye on.
Thompson drops it off to Looney, and he ended up getting fouled. Fred Van Fleet just 1 of 7 in this game and 3 points. Goes into Şengün on the bounce. Steps back for Klay Thompson, now 19 points.
Too easy. Big fella trying to get out that tie. I know that much. Oh, goodness.
But Margarita Mondays have been a hit, thanks in large part to you, Ryan. So they've been a hot seller.
One that gets open.
5 dimes now for Curry. Chris Paul has 7 of them off the bench in 15 minutes. Oh, nearly an and 1. Instead, 2 free. Regular season games for the Warriors Iron Man Kevon Looney, who just picked up his 2nd, and Şengün buries the 1st. Warriors in the 2nd game of a 3-game road trip. They'll be in New Orleans, played the playoffs, and I think that's when Golden State eliminated Houston in that most recent series amongst the 2 franchises, as Dillon Brooks just outmuscles a couple of defenders.
In my first years in Charlotte, Dell was our play-by-play guy, Del Curry, and Steph would come in. And
Del Curry still an analyst for the Hornets. We'll see them when they're in town on Wednesday as the homestand continues, and Şengün that time got to his spot. A little bit of a loose handle there that time by Alp. Shot clock winding down, needs some help, bounces it to Brooks, hop, skips, yeah, there you go, lays it up and in. Back to Şengün, downhill, missed, tip tried, no, rebound Green, lost the ball, up for grabs, picked up by Thompson. Gary Payton the 2nd. Şengün on the move, whirls, double, throws it up, and he gets it to go down.
Clearly, I guess they kind of come from his father,
yep.
But he's much more athletic than his dad.
Outside of Draymond Green, tonight's his 1st game of the season. Jalen Green to Şengün, back out there, trying to dunk it from behind. Moody able to block the shot.
Dillon Brooks sees Steph Curry one-on-one. He's got to go and get a bucket. Do not mind that shot there.
Just don't want him picking up his 5th into Looney. Rat girl right back to Draymond Green, and they're going to call a foul on Şengün.
That's 1 split second. Let Curry get his shot off.
Even when Curry's quiet, he can get loud in a hurry. Tip try off the miss by Şengün, no good.
He is tough once he heats up. Kevon Looney getting away with two-hand shoves and pushes. It is hard to score on a guy when he's defending you like that.
Felt like in a blink of an eye. This is well did. There goes Şengün. 11 straight by the Warriors over the Houston Rockets, spoiling their home opener as they improve to 2-1, and the Rockets fall to 0-3 on the season.